We got to start having a conversation about the Atlanta curse because at this point, it's getting scary and eerie. Every year, we lose an Atlanta rap legend. It never fails. And it's usually like a freak accident. With Takeoff, freak accident caught in the crossfire. Rich Homie Quan, freak overdose. His brothers and them could have saved him, but they just left him unresponsive, not quote unquote, not knowing he was dead. And today we lost young Scooter to quite possibly the freakiest accident of them all. A lot of people was running with a report that young Scooter was shot and killed by the police, but if they actually read the police report they was getting that from, it says the person who was shot and killed is 42 years old. Young Scooter is 39, so obviously it wasn't him. But fortunately, we got the real story now. Atlanta police literally had to do a Usain Bolt like 40-yard sprint to the press conference to announce that they ain't the one who did it because people was getting ready to burn down the city of Atlanta. Yo, there was literally like group calls for a riot downtown when people thought that Atlanta police killed young Scooter. But they actually did a press conference and they revealed exactly what took place.
We're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned back into the house.
The male that fled was young Scooter. Now, you're probably asking why did young Scooter flee when the police ain't even really say what they was there for? They opened the door, seen the police, and slammed the door. I don't know. Is there no peephole for y'all to see them before you open the door? But again, I can say this now, and it's not snitching because young Scooter has passed away. Rest in peace to the God. But yo, young Scooter was the biggest heroin dealer in Atlanta. Like young Scooter was on some El Chapo level heroin dealing in Atlanta. Yo, young Scooter was so prevalent. He invented like his own purple heroin. Like young Scooter was known for this purple esque heroin that he was moving throughout Atlanta. So young Scooter probably seen the police and didn't know what they was there for. He didn't know if they were there to do a raid on him. He didn't know, if they was there because the feds is coming. He didn't know because right now he's doing some heavy trafficking in Atlanta. So that's why he fled. But when he fled, now Atlanta police want us to believe that they didn't do a full on chase, they didn't shoot him, they didn't tase him, nothing. He just fled and he jumped over the fence and his like how they found him to me is very suspicious, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, hear this.
The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. That male is going to be a 39-year-old male out of Atlanta. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing.
Let's stop bullcrapping ourselves, bro. There's an Atlanta curse. And this here to me is like the only proof I need that there's an Atlanta curse. What? Running away from the police, you try to hop over a fence, you fall, let's say you fracture your leg or twist your ankle trying to hop over a fence, and you die from that? Now, here's where the added layer of suspicion comes in. The police apparently was given chase. So they found him probably like not more than a minute or two. So they found him within a minute or two. They administered aid to the fractured leg. They rushed him to the hospital where he was actually like he went through surgery. And he died from internal bleeding? Now, I can understand if this was like the 1860s, bro, where like technology, where the healthcare system was probably piss poor. But this man died from a fractured leg. maybe I'm uneducated, bro, but that just don't make sense. Now, Atlanta PD apparently can confirm that the 39-year-old male is young Scooter for obvious reasons. I feel like they have to reach the family, identify with the family. The corner office have to identify him, et cetera, et cetera. But this is suspicious, man. And like they began to ask him more questions, such as, okay, y'all got a call that says, a girl was being dragged back in the house and shots went off, but y'all didn't locate any guns at the scene, right? Did y'all locate a female at the scene?
Can we confirm that it's a known rapper that goes by the name of Young Scooter, the 39-year-old male?
We cannot at this point. That's a function of the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office once they notify the next of kin.
So what was the discussion? What led to the 39-year-old having to flee from police? Can you give us a little bit more detail? Because it just seems, what exactly led to him running away?
So, again, there was a 911 call of dispute with shots fired and a female being drugged back into the residence. When officers arrived, a male initially opened the door, closed the door on the officer's face without communicating completely. That's when the officers established a perimeter and the two males fled. Why they fled, obviously, we can't speak for them. So it's still an active investigation.
Was the woman injured at all?
So we were not able to locate a female.
This entire thing is bizarre to me. The woman wasn't located. Like, I want to know how fast the response time is, bro. Because if you is making a report of a woman being drugged back into a house after gunshots were fired in Zone 3, police is getting there pretty quickly. So they got there pretty quickly. No woman is found. No, guns is found. Like, was it a swatting call? But who is swatting a random house in Zone 3? Like, Young Scooter house wasn't public, so who is swatting that? It doesn't. Now, bro, I don't know what the answers is, bro, but none of this makes sense at all. I don't know too many healthy, able-bodied men, bro, who's dying from internal bleeding, from a leg fracture, from trying to jump over a fence. How tall was this fence? 20 feet high? What? Bro, the fence was probably, bro, I'll be real, bro. Like, a fence in a backyard is probably like what? Gonna stop you right here? Like, you could probably like hop that MF. I'm telling y'all, bro, they not telling us something, man. We need to see that body cam, homie. We need to see that body cam, bro. Because you mean to tell me, bro, that the Atlanta police, who is notoriously known for being violent, when he ran off, they ain't shoot him, they ain't tase him to stop him, they ain't administer no aggressive actions, they just watch him flee, they jogged over to him and found him bent over, and they administered aid to him and took him to the hospital. Man, cut it out, bro. We know how y'all get down, homie. Now, I'm not trying to pass blame on no police officers, because so far we have no proof that the police is involved. But what I'm saying, bro, is anybody with common sense will tell you this story don't make sense. From the beginning, even to the end of Young Scooter dying, it doesn't make sense, not one bit.
We ended up with two males and the decedent.
Was and you said a dispute, so it started in a car, a moving car?
No, outside of the residence.
Outside of the residence, and then a woman was drugged back into the...
That's what was reported. We have not been able to substantiate any of that, which is also a part of our investigation.
And then when he jumped over the fence from one victim, what wound would, I guess, did he shoot himself?
No, there was no indication of anyone being shot. This appears that there was, when he fell, some type of fracture injuries to the leg, which caused the bleeding.
And to clarify, this wasn't any involvement with the Atlanta police as far as shooting?
Correct. There's no, in neither one of these cases were officers involved in shooting at all.
Will your agency be investigating everything internally, or have you guys...
So we do have, just because of the confusion, we have the GBI that's going to come out to the 39, location.
So GBI will come out and they'll independently look into what exactly
Correct.
happened? Okay.
Yeah, just to confirm.
But that one started with a 911 call of a dispute.
Correct.
That's why you guys got there, and then
Dispute,
dragging
shots
the woman.
fired, woman being drugged back into the residence.
And not to add confusion to it, but switching back to Lucky Street and Mill Street.
There's an investigation, and maybe they're telling the 100% truth, and this is just a super freak accident, like a once in a lifetime type accident, bruh. You know, but we'll see, man. Now, the one thing that I'm very just sad about, bro, regarding like young Scooter life being cut so short, bro. One, young Scooter was a family man, bro. You go to his Instagram, there's nothing but family pictures, man. Two, yo, young Scooter was involved in some type of friction with his lifelong homie Rollo, damn near his brother. And the fact that they didn't get a chance to resolve it, man, really hurts me.
Why the hell Scooter ain't posting my shit? But I'm sweating him to go to Big Meech's concert tonight. I'm sweating it. Tomorrow I'm going up. All the blogs get ready. I don't give a. I don't care about nothing. No disrespect to Big Meech, but they called me a rat. He ain't post me. He ain't even posting me. They called you a rat. And I seen him on your flyer. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. That's a nigga that's in jail saying he ain't out for you. That legit in jail for me. This shit just don't add up. So that thing they picking and choosing who they want to do this shit to. So I say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a. I don't give a fuck. And he my brother, Scooter. I love you to death. Don't get me wrong. But nigga, we can get a one. You know what I'm saying? Mom, bet I love you. Be my brother. Me and Tay Sad, we can fight right now.
Young Scooter will respond back, what type ninja is you to keep saying a ninja name on the internet when you know what's up? It's sad. I feel bad for Rollo, man. This is one of those situations, man, where you and your partner is locked in for life. Y'all have a brief moment, probably for like a month, 2 months, maybe 3 or 4 months, where you guys are on bad terms, but y'all knew each other for 30 years. And within those 4 months, you lose somebody and you never got a chance to really reconcile with that person. And now you're on social media like this after the fact, regretting everything you ever did.
Listen, dog. Please stop calling my phone. You see what's going on the same way I see what's going on. And nigga, shit do not feel good at all. My man's, my brother, just got killed. And I can't even go slide for him. On top of that, me, his mama, his real family, like this our real core family, like before a rap song, before a dollar came, nigga, family. I don't want to hear this shit about no interviews. I don't want to do no fucking interviews. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to chill. Then I got to go on the fucking floor tonight and act like I ain't shit. I got to smile for these motherfucking cameras. Nigga, this shit ain't no good feeling. I don't want to kick it, bro. Stop calling me, bro.
You could tell how important Young Scooter was to the Atlanta rap scene, man, because everybody is paying their respect. You see Quavo paid his respect, heartbreak emoji, my homes. Even Playboy Cardi, who's from a different era, will pay his respect from his burner account. Playboy Cardi will say, I grew up on this ish, shaking my head, rest in peace. And that's true. Yo, a lot of us grew up on Young Scooter. Like, a lot of us discovered people like Future through Young Scooter. This is a tragedy. And the saddest part about all of this, which is not a sad part in reality, but when Rollo said, man, I just lost my partner and I can't even go slide for him. He's saying that because there's nobody to slide on. This was apparently a freak accident. He lost his life due to internal bleeding from a foot fracture. Yeah, you know, like this right here just sort of shows like how the mind works of most street dudes. You feel me? You know, they cope with their pain through violence. And in this situation, man, you can't even like calm that pain temporarily, right? You know, like you can't even put a bandage over that pain temporarily by going out and doing something to somebody that you think is responsible. You just got to deal with this hurt, man. This is sad, man. But rest in peace, Young Scooter, man. I'm gonna update you guys as it goes on. Okay, so let me know in the comment section exactly how you feel about this. Um, yeah, man. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out why Sauce Walker is getting backlash and why people think that he's involved in his artist Say So P losing his life after Sauce Walker did this particular interview and said this mid-interview. I'm gonna see you guys in this video, okay? Out of here, folks. Peace.